Is one of you going to tell me what's going on?
It's nothing.
Well, it doesn't look like nothing. Why were you pushing and shoving him when I first came in, eh? Eh?
Well, he pushed me first. He said with Darlene.
You did what?
Oh, he had sex with her, and then she left. That's not how it happened.
I might have known. You just can't help yourself, can you, Darren?
It wasn't like that.
It never is with you, is it? You must be heartbroken. You know, you've gone too far this time, Darren. I can't believe your dad didn't say anything.
Sam Owen's been charged with rape. He handed himself into the police. Says here he's up before the magistrates. Frankie!
Don't you Frankie me. Why didn't you tell me you tried it on with Darlene and now she's left?
Listen, Frankie.
Look, before we start this whole let's blame Darren for everything routine, I think you should know the truth about Darlene and why we're better off without her. But Darlene was just using Craig as a roof. She even talked him into using his savings to get a flat together.
She did what?
Yeah. Better stop him somehow.
And she made things up all the time. Just messing us around, playing us off against each other.
Oh, I see. And you thought that you having your wicked way with her would solve everything?
It wasn't supposed to go that far. And anyway, it's not just about Craig. She threatened to blackmail Dad too.
Darren.
Did she?
She said if I threw her out, she'd tell people I'd done it because I...
Because he tried to sleep with her. And she turned him down. And anyway, Darlene didn't leave because of us. Craig dumped her, packed her bags and threw her out.
Did you, love? Oh, I don't know. I mean, what a shame. She seemed like such a nice girl. I thought you and her looked so good together.
So did I.
I mean, surely there was another way of showing Craig what was going on. You didn't really have to sleep with her, did you?
He should be thanking me.
Darren!
It's true. I mean, he might want to punch me in the face, but what about all these silly vendettas?
What vendetta?
How do you think that got in a mess? Why do you think my date with Raquel was a disaster? And why might I be getting sacked from the SU bar now?
Now look, this has all gone too far.
I don't care what you think. I don't regret what I did.
Here. I thought you might be able to use that. Look, Craig, if I'd have had any idea of what was going on, I'd come straight back. I wouldn't have had you go through this on your own.
You must think I'm pretty stupid.
Were you really going to move in with her? You know, give everything else up?
I'd have done anything for her, which is why this is so hard. I've been such an idiot. I should have seen what was going on. I loved her. She didn't care about me at all.
Do you honestly think you could have had a future together with her?
Well, I don't know.
Craig,
maybe.
listen. You're going to have to stop making excuses for her. The fact is, you obviously cared for her more than she cared for you. Or none of this would have happened. You've got to put Darlene Taylor where she belongs, in the past, and you've got to concentrate on your own future. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to have to do it.
How?
Well, forgetting about this vendetta you've got with Darren will be a good start.
All I wanted was my wife home and my family back together again, and instead... Darren, you need to do something about this.
Craig is going to get it clean for you. Aren't you, Craig? Now, we've been talking and we've decided that we're going to put an end to all this, haven't we?
Well, I know Darren would like that too. Wouldn't you, Darren?
Yep.
Good. Well, I'm glad we've sorted that. Because breaking fights up every 5 minutes is not something I enjoy doing. And now we've got that sorted, maybe I can welcome you home properly.
I'm not sure. I'm still not happy about you keeping all this from me.
Frankie, I didn't want to spoil your holiday. I didn't want to upset you. I'm sorry, I really am. And I promise I'll never try and sort anything out on my own again. I should have known better than to even try. Come on, you know I'm useless without you. One of the reasons you married me to keep me in line. That, and the fact that, well, I love you more than life itself. And I've really, really missed you, Mrs. Osborne.
I've missed you too, Mr. Osborne.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Hey, wait a sec. You're forgetting something. That'll come back brand new, won't it? And listen, mate, I'm glad you saw sense.
What?
Darlene was mental. We're both well shot of her, eh?